Known for its beaches, colourful Art Deco buildings and blazing nightlife, it's no wonder this place, known as Magic City, draws in an estimated 15 million visitors a year. Welcome to Miami. As a songwriter and explorer at heart, I'm on a mission to find the places and scenes beyond the flash by connecting with the musicians and locals that create them. I'm Charlie Travers, and we're on location. It's day one in Miami, and I'm about to go chat with singer and love and hip hop Miami star Amara La Negra. She's letting us drop in on the set of her music video, Insecure, and hopefully she'll give us some suggestions on what I should do while I'm here. What is your take on Miami music and the scene and the culture here? Because I've got here for the first time this weekend. I'm so curious. Everyone's had like a different answer, and it's so diverse. It's such a big scene.
The amazing thing that Miami has, besides all the colors and the amazing weather and just the ambiance of the fact that we're so diverse. There's so many different varieties of culture. We have Colombians, Cubans, Dominicans, Puerto Ricans. We have a little bit of everything. Yeah. And it's so awesome that we all come from different places, but we can come together and form what Miami is.
Often referred to as the capital of Latin America, Miami has a thriving Latino population, and their influence is especially vibrant in the community of Little Havana. Named after the capital of Cuba, this colourful neighbourhood is the go-to place for a cup of Cuban coffee, authentic cuisine, and salsa dancing. Located at the northern tip of Miami Beach, we head out to Bow Harbor Village to meet with Trina. She was one of the first female rappers from Miami to go national and pave the way for Southern hip-hop. With over 20 successful years in the music industry, Trina has not only played a large role in shaping the Miami rap scene, but she's also influenced fashion. I'm here at Giuseppe Zanotti for some shopping with the diamond princess herself.
I have most of these shoes, actually.
Do you?
Yeah, yes. I have
Which ones do you have?
Silver ones. I have those in all colors. I love the wedges. I'm a kind of sneaker one. I have those. I didn't see the jean.
Geez, women.
I know, right?
Shop.
These are great. And denim. Can never go wrong with denim, right?
How do you feel like your fashion influences your music? Like how much of
I think it goes in play because I talk about a lot of different things in fashion, and I talk about a lot of different designers and style and just being fun. Yeah. And I think once I do the music or you do a video or photos or whatever, you see that. You see the names.
So it comes through.
It comes directly. And everybody's like, oh, she got on the shoes. And we're talking about, oh, she got on the jacket, or oh, she got on this designer, and it actually brings awareness to the designers. You know?
So
once the style is on, the whole transformation of the alter ego, everything comes out. It comes together, and then you're this whole other, being.
What's your take on the Miami music scene?
It's like hip hop, rock, pop, Caribbean. The whole style of it being from Miami is merged so much. And then the artists, you have Pitbull, you have Rick Ross, you have Trick, you have all the new artists. It's one of them things that it just doesn't go. It keeps growing, growing.
Yeah. Do you still support the local artists?
Of course, because you know what? I'm excited for them. A lot of them grew up to my music. They love it, and they support me still. So when I see them, it's always that great gratification to welcome them into the game.
All the locals are so proud of being in Miami, next level proud. Why do you think that, including you've never left here, right? What keeps you in Miami? What's this special thing that...
It's a beautiful place to be. It's like the islands, actually. So I think when people come here and tourists and stuff, the shopping, the weather, everything is amazing. The beaches are so amazing. The food, everything that you see, it's like a home away from home, So if you're not from here and you're a tourist, you don't want to leave. I always say I never leave my house. I would never move out of Miami.
Good for you. Woman that knows what she wants.
Yes, absolutely.
About 30 minutes from Miami's South Beach is the city's most iconic indie record shop, Sweat Records. Located in Little Haiti, the store was opened over 11 years ago by owner Lauren Reskin as a means to help promote and nurture the local music scene. opened in 2005, right?
Worked at a Virgin Megastore that we had down here for about 6 years, starting in high school.
Amazing.
And learned a lot. I mean, it was such a massive store filled with all kinds of music. I really got a great education there. And I met incredible people, and it made me realize that as spread out as Miami is as a city, there's so many people down here who loved good music. And I really just wanted Miami to have a kind of classic indie record shop. The hard thing was 8 months after we opened, a hurricane destroyed our building.
Oh my God.
So that was kind of a unanticipated.
What, completely flattened it?
Well, it was a 2-story building. The entire upstairs wall was like on the floor, but it turned out to be a blessing in disguise because we ended up being able to move to be with Churchill's next door, which is a Miami landmark punk and rock and jazz and everything venue. You know, we've been in this location for about 11 or 12 years, and
and still going strong.
Still going strong.
What would you like to see happen in the local Miami music culture?
Well, we've always had a lot of initiatives to help local artists. We obviously can sell their music in the store. We put the flyers for their shows out and their posters and everything, and definitely, you know, help spread the word about the artists who are really talented and, you know, putting out great pieces of physical material that we're able to put in people's hands. Miami's a place where tons of people are moving, and we have an incredibly huge audience that's bigger than it's ever been for live music. Like, there is absolutely an appetite. The issue we've always sort of faced is that we're a little bit geographically isolated from the rest of the states. So it's kind of a schlep for bands to come here on tour. We need a couple more mid-sized venues would be great, but the fact that there is the audience, we've been getting just more and more and more shows. Definitely when I was younger, I'd be waiting 6 months to see a band I liked. Now it's, okay, tonight there's 2 good things, what do I do? And that's brilliant. That's like what we've been waiting our whole life for.
Exactly, you want that.
Yeah, and we have it.
What can you teach me or tell me about Miami that I need to know?
Well, a great way to tap into any scene, in my humble opinion, is to visit the local record stores because, you know, you'll see the artists in the local section, but almost everyone has an area with flyers and posters, and that helps you see literally what's going on.
Inspired by Lolo's enthusiasm for the local music community, I decided to take my exploration a step further and see what else I can gather about Miami's music scene. Hiding at the end of Northeast 78th Street is Ace Prop House, an expansive prop shop that serves as an event space and home to the Listening Den, a regular music event where phones are not allowed. This is amazing.
Yeah, she's a beauty, for sure.
So much to look at. Okay, so talk me through like concept of a Listening Den, how it came about, and like what are the rules, and if I was to come, what would it?
Sure. So, well, first of all, I'll tell you, it was definitely a selfish desire that we all wanted to do a labor of love of just like, this is where we would love to see a show. We understand it's new behavior to really sit and listen to a singer-songwriter. This is so normal in Austin, LA, music scenes that are alive and well, that have tons of stages. It's normal, and I think for us, we wanted to create something that almost, it's like when you walk into a library or a church, you already know, you're like, oh, I need to be quiet. And so it's hard because with social settings and things that have drinks, you know, people they're not always mindful of that, you know? And so we created these little house rules, and it has some witty copy.
What are the rules?
Yeah, it's like, don't be that guy. There was a thing of like, well, do we want to be these people that are, you know, trying to...
Like spoiling the party, party poopers,
But in a way, it was like, okay, if we want true music lovers, you almost have to create the space to attract them.
We make our way across town to have dinner with Walshy Fire in Wynwood, Miami's vibrant arts district. Known for his work alongside DJs Jillionaire and Diplo in Major Lazer, Walshy's enthusiasm for music in the city of Miami is contagious. Is this your favourite spot?
This is my favorite spot. I also love Asian food, but it's just the atmosphere here is just amazing. So what we're going to have is poke bowls.
Oh, we're having poke bowls.
Yeah, we're going to have poke bowls.
Amazing.
But you've got sushi, you've got Chinese food, you've got Asian style sandwiches in the back.
Nice.
It's a bunch of different stuff happening, but this is the spot right here.
This is the spot.
This is the one right here.
Nice to meet you too. Lovely to meet you too.
Yeah, man.
Okay,
Maria is going to serve us what I think is going to be the best poke you've ever had in your life.
I'm open. Tell me what your favorite signature bowl is.
I make you the rainbow OG, it's the most popular bowl. What is in that?
It's rice, white rice with salmon, tuna, and yellowtail with cucumbers, green onions, sweet onions, and a little bit of avocado on the top.
Obviously, you've got Jamaican roots.
Yeah, my Jamaican roots, but I am definitely raised here in
Born
Miami.
and raised.
Went to high school here and
Okay.
everything. Yeah.
Just had to,
Yeah, not anywhere else, not like north of here in Miami. That's where I'm from.
Do you go to Jamaica?
I go to Jamaica like once a month.
Do you? That often?
Yeah, my whole family's there. I'm gonna extra soy it up too. Why not? Soy me down. Soy me down. Hey, soy me down. Hey, soy me down. Hey, 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 hey. I like that.
Talk to me about the music scene in Wynwood, Miami.
Well, the music scene has changed. We used to have a lot of local music that came out of the city, but we don't as much as we used to. And I think that's a part of the gentrification. The landscape is changing, and therefore a lot of the communities that were making certain kinds of music don't make it anymore. So you find a lot of the people that would make like classic Miami music, they're very peculiar people now. They're weirdos. So there's a guy named Snappy Jit. Snappy Jit. And a Jit is a kid. That's Miami word for a boy.
Jit, kid.
Yeah. He's one of the few. There's another guy named Trey 05. He's another one. Because they are probably the last ones doing what they do, producing Miami bass. They are now the weirdos of Miami, you know. They're the ones that kind of like the outcasts. Because the rest of Miami's trying to make trap music. Trying to make R&B, and here comes these guys making original Miami-based music.
What would you describe yourself as?
I would describe myself as one of the few remaining people who won't bend, you know? Yeah.
In what way?
In the way that I noticed that if there was a person who was asking me what to do in Miami or where to go or what should they do, I'm not going to now change up and say, yo, go to South Beach. That's where you should go and blah, blah, blah.
You stick to the tradition.
Miami people know you never go across the bridge. You leave that to tourists, you know?
Okay.
So, and I mean, as far as like wanting to swim or anything like that, the history of Miami is there was only one beach that minorities were able to go to, and it's called Virginia Key Beach. So, if you wanted to swim and you were black or brown, that was the only beach you could go to.
Really?
And that's down further this way off the Rickenbacker Causeway. So South Beach already wasn't welcoming us.
Right.
We weren't allowed to go there for years. It's crazy when you think about it because it looks so sweet now.
Yeah.
But it's not. The history is not there. And there's a lot of stuff that still lingers about the city that's the remnants of that, you know? And I love this city and I love that it's changed and I love that it's more open-minded and I love that we've been able to blend and come together. But I never forget, and therefore when someone asks me, yo, what do? I tell them, yo, man, you should go to Little Haiti. You should go to Hialeah. You know, you should go to Carroll City and spend some of your money there, you know, and just kind of check it out. It's not the same.
Supporting, you mean the locals
and support the local
supporting like
business. Eat the local food, you know, get some conch, get some
culture, get the real, like the uncommercialized parts.
Exactly. So that's how I've always been and will continue to be.
I love that.
Dinner with Walshy was amazing. But what's dinner without dessert? Craving something sweet? We head a few blocks down from 1-800-Lucky's to Miami's first hip-hop inspired ice cream shop. Mr. Creams is co-owned by 2 DJs and features over 50 rotating flavors of ice cream.
Slice, you're going to show me around?
Absolutely.
Can we try some ice cream?
Let's do it.
Okay.
Excuse me.
So they're all named after different hip-hop artists, right?
Or hip-hop influence,
Hip-hop influence, okay.
Yes. Songs
give me
could
some
be
names.
related to songs, could be related to artists. Our most popular is the 2 Live Blue, after 2 Live Crew, being from Miami.
You got Jenny from the Block?
Jenny from the Block is our dulce de leche with cheesecake.
Okay, can I try that one?
Yeah.
Oh my God, sorry, but I think it's the best ice cream I've ever had.
Ah, yeah.
There you go. Thank you. Thank you. That's so amazing.
We are, like I said, we're DJs. We're late night. We get the munchies coming out of clubs.
You get the munchies
Yeah, you know, we love ice cream, and that's how we kind of like set everything up, the whole idea, and then late nights and the DJ and the partying, since we're DJs, you know.
Adding to the vibe of Mr. Creams is a DJ booth located inside the shop where local DJs can come in and hone their skills.
So you were one of the first people here DJing, right?
Yeah, I
Love that.
No, thank you.
Like, do you use this as your practice when you go elsewhere, or is you just actually, like, this is where you come for the majority of the time?
I come for the majority of the time, like right before I go to work, but I just like use this place like to practice and see people's reactions.
Nice.
Because I like practicing to get better.
Yeah, of course.
Well, I want to test out new sounds, so I do it here.
We end our night back down in South Beach, where we head over to Kill Your Idol for a drink. This local hangout spot features live music, beer, cocktails, and some unusual decor.
This bar is so cool. How come you've got Bruce Lee hanging off the ceiling?
Why not? It's called Kill Your Idol.
Yes.
It's kind of a throwback to the 80s punk scene.
Yeah, I love that.
And so we tied it in, and a lot of the images that we have and the art that we have that's consistent here is people that have passed that are legendary and speak to us.
Amazing.
We've been here for 8 years, and at that time, nothing at all. There was no supporting of the local music scene. There was no of the art. We switch out the art. We support local artists. Live music was very well supported.
Yeah.
And it tapered off when DJs became more prevalent, dance music, what have you, and it never really made a rebound per se. But there's always been pockets of live music, the underground scene, and that's what we as Kill Your Idol wanted to bring back to the forefront and support that.
Supporting the live music scene,
and creating a venue that people can come and perform.
We have Drag Mondays. Every Monday. On Tuesdays we have open mic night. It started as an acoustic solo night.
Yeah.
And then people started bringing their own instruments, and it just became like a jam night.
The gender bender thing that Carlos is involved in.
Oh, that's another party that I do.
I love that, Gender Blender.
Gender Blender is the only queer party in Miami that focuses on live music.
It's a very open-minded
format, yeah.
Right.
Everybody's welcome, have a good time, be yourself, be creative though. It's about the creativity.
Thank you so much. Beaches, shopping, good food, and an amazingly strong live music movement. Miami has proven to be a true destination for music lovers. Until we meet again, farewell MIA, I'm off to my next location.